So what we have here is a 340 with a battery problem. So we're going to take off the battery box and charge up the batteries and see if that'll solve the problem. So whenever I was hooking up this planter yesterday, I was having voltage problems, and when you have that issue, tractor won't go in and out of gear, and it was just a headache. So I got to get a couple of wrenches here. The batteries are underneath this box, and you've got the charger, so I'm gonna go get some tools. I think there's much to do here on this planter. I don't think so. We got it completely rebuilt with the openers, boots, and firming points last year, so should be in good shape there. We're just gonna kind of look over all these units and make sure everything's in place and no missing parts. And then we got to throw in the seed disc.
Take this.
That's a mess. Well, there's the batteries. Timer's set, so after 135 minutes, it'll automatically kick off.
Let's just leave it at 12.
I think that'll... We just lost power.
We did. Is that because... Oh, now it's back on.
We've got some bad storms going on out there.
Yeah, we do.
And, well, we just lost power there for a sec. There's tornado watches in some areas. What do you think we got, Dad? 30-mile-an-hour winds right now? Here, we'll just hop outside here and take a look. Oh, yeah. Tile's gonna be running after today. So that's what the radar's looking like. Our fan's killed. The fans here turned off. And the power kicked out.
How's come YouTube TV isn't on here?
Oh. So we'd come to the conclusion that the batteries are not an issue, it's the alternator. So we just took her out. Alternator was sitting right in here. We got it taken out. We still do have this battery charger running just because it ain't gonna hurt nothing, but took the alternator out. Now we're gonna take it uptown. Dad, are we getting a new alternator, or are we just getting that one rebuilt?
I think we're going to have it rebuilt.
I think we're going to rebuild this one. I don't know, see if that's cheaper than just buying a brand new one, but we know a company uptown that can rebuild it, so I'm going to take this uptown and see what they think. So we took the alternator uptown, and they're going to get working on that. Dad and I are back now, and I'm going to grab these seed discs here in the shed. And I'm going to start putting these in the planter. So all you're going to do when you put these seed discs in is take that hose off, take this back hose off. Basically just set that there. Your seed disc will sit right on top of here. Put it all back together and move on to the next one. All right, one down, 23 to go. Well, I showed everybody how to put a seed disc in. Do I need to show you how to do it?
Did you do this one already?
No, I did this one. So we got 23 more to go.
Yep.
That thing is so handy. Needs 60 pounds put in that tire, so you just set it on 60. It shuts off when it gets there. So Dad's going around with that, airing up all these tires, and I'm gonna go around and start greasing this thing. So yesterday we aired up all the tires on the planter. I greased it. We put the seat disc in, hooked everything up. So only thing left to do on the planter is just take it outside, run everything, oil up the chains, and we'll be in good shape. But we did get our alternator back today, so we're gonna be putting that in, and then this tractor will be all wrapped up for the most part. This battery charger is still hooked up, but it's not running. This thing's got a timer on it, so it only ran for 135 minutes yesterday, and then automatically kicks off. So battery should be charged up. We'll have the rebuilt alternator put in, and then we'll be in good shape. Remember how everything goes?
Pretty much so. I'm thinking I do.
It wasn't that hard. There you go. You got the bolts? Oh, you got them all right there. Give me it.
I feel like it's all crossed up here. So. Can you see what I gotta do? Am I even close? Was that through it all?
Is it? Yeah, I would say so. Here you go. And that was the Allen head one. So that's a great spot. He got that thing cleaned up too.
That's the original one.
What was it, about half price cheaper than buying a new one?
It's probably about 2/3 the cost of a new.
So all we gotta do is throw in some bolts here to hold this thing to the tractor, and
give me a pry bar. I'm gonna try to roll this thing out of here so I can.
So yeah, we just got some wires to hook up, bolt this thing up, and it'll be good to go.
It's a finger pincher here.
Alternator's plugged in, fastened to the machine, belt's on. Now we just got to throw on this side shield here, and that'll be it. Clear prop! Oh, look at them volts! Now that's what we like to see right there. A little over 14 volts. So Dad's fixing up some wiring here for his planter to go on the batteries. And when he gets that wrapped up, we can back this thing out and unfold it. So what Dad had to wire up was, there's a little air compressor right there on the planter, and that's for the downforce control. So we had to put new harness and run it through to the battery over here. So got that all done, and now we're going to take this outside, unfold it, and oil up the chains. So I'm lowering them wing wheels right now. Lower the center section, set the wings. Now I lower the 3-point. Gotta make sure this thing's in neutral too. We're having an issue here with vacuum number 2. It's throwing a code in the cab and it won't turn on. So this is vac number 2. Vac 1 and the bulk fill both work fine. This is the one that's causing problems. And well, we need to figure out what's going on. Well, I guess as of right now, we're gonna go ahead and oil the chains here on the left side of the planter until we get that figured out on vacuum number 2. And then we can do the right side. So we were actually able to run all the units and get all these chains oiled without vacuum number 2 on. But regardless, still need to look into it and get this fixed. So I don't know, I've been playing around with some of these sensors here and hoses, trying to figure it out. So we'll get back to you on that. So we found the issue here on the sensor here on the unit. You can see this bottom plug. You can see the 2 silver ones on the top and the bottom one. It's shoved way down in there. So Dad's going to get some needle nose pliers. That needs to be pulled out. It's not getting a connection here for that sensor. So this may be the solution. So we're just kind of waiting here from a call back from Berkey's. We're going to see if we can get a new plug in right here to get this all straightened out. So I'll probably just continue this video tomorrow. We'll see you then. Talk about a beautiful morning. Man, is it springtime yet? Because it sure feels like it. It's going to be a high of 65 degrees today, so it's going to be nice. So this morning,
this goes on like this.
We are installing a kill switch for the batteries on the 6130.
That's going to go on there like that.
So we've got our beautiful instructions here. Dad, I really should have cleaned off this top here before we got grease on the instructions. So yeah, our old combine and this 9230 both have a kill switch here for the battery, and this one does not, so we are going to add it. Where's it go? Right here, Dad? On this box?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to take this box away from the machine so that we can
put it on?
Yeah, so we can get behind it and do it.
So these little conversions like this are just very simple. All you got to do is take this post, which was on the front, move it over to the side, you put your disconnect here on the front, and now I'm just waiting for Dad here to get the instructions here all figured out, so we can figure out where this goes for the power, and this job will be done.
This cable goes on here, that cable goes on there, simple as that, and then it bolts back up.
So there's no need for that jumper wire?
No, that jumper wire is if you were adding this and you added it somewhere else, that jumper wire brought it out and it would make this jump post somewhere else. But see, since it's here, that's why we're jumping.
It's already jumped.
It's already jumped right there.
So yeah, we're jumping it right there. We don't need that wire.
So,
okay, well, we're
get her done.
Gonna get her done here. You know what this is?
Yes. Lantern cable.
I'll let you take care of that.
You know what I think we ought to do? This is no kidding.
What's that?
Loosen that one up. There's somewhere we got to put this lantern cable. Right here. Look. To hold this. You know, it goes around and it can snap to itself, but I don't know what it can go around. Oh, right. Maybe there's a hole here with, well, no.
Yeah, there's.
Yeah, but. Or no, maybe it's the opposite. I don't remember.
Put the glass in.
Oh!
Jeez.
Do we never have any... What's wrong with this thing?
Do I dare?
Yeah! Put it on here.
Perfect. Look at that. Look at that. Got a little lanyard hanging on that thing. When I touched these cables to the post, it was sparking. So we've got power. So we are unplugged here. Let's make sure there's no power. Any power? Nope. Now we plug her in and make sure that we do have power. There we go. Perfect. Welp, I do need to detail out this cab. I did add the old spinner knob to the wheel here, and I put the most valuable piece in the cab, California dash duster. So that's ready. I took the fridge out. That needs vacuumed out. And the fridge needs cleaned out. And then this thing can get out of the shop. Well, the cab's all cleaned out, and now I'm gonna back this thing out of the shop and put it in the cold storage shed next door. So we got the combine put away in the shed, and now I got the bean planter unfolded, all the backs are running, and we're gonna oil up all these chains. So we got ourselves a new end plug here, and you're going to be working on this.
Here, I want to see your
and I've got a video here of which wires go where, but I'm going to be over on the 6088. I got to clean out the cab, get all of my belongings out of there because that combine is no longer ours.
Okay, so which wire goes where? Right. Pink's on the left.
Hey! He's
What?
He just attacked my microphone. That's not a play toy. Okay? Now he's gonna get my hand. Now he's gonna get my... Yeah.
Here, look.
Cat's pretty feisty. Oh yeah. Okay, well you got it all situated, so let's see if it'll fire up. Oh, there we go. Well, I got the cab cleaned out and all my stuff out of it, so time for her to hit the road. Was a good machine for us last few years. Guess we'll see you around 6088. Well, both these planters are ready to rock and roll, so bean planters put away in the cold storage building, and I'm getting ready to back this thing in the shop. But first I gotta fold her up. So a couple of videos ago, we were out tiling. If you haven't seen that video, might as well go check it out. But anyway, I was complaining about this 7230. There's no mirrors, side mirrors on it. So we got some. So we're gonna put them on now. Not sure. This should not be very hard at all. They should just clip right on, but got some mirrors now, so that should be helpful. Look at that. Now we're talking. Those are some nice mirrors. Now this thing's all set, as long as I don't rip them off this summer while I'm using the bat wing around some trees and stuff. So those are pretty nice. Well, it looks like Dad's getting a little excited with this weather. Maybe we're gonna put some more tile on the ground. So that's gonna be all for this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.